morning, my darlings. Buongiorno. Welcome to a new vlog. This is the second Lake Como vlog. If you are planning a trip to Italy, my goodness, I have already shared a vlog from the beautiful Tuscany countryside, a vlog on how to spend 48 hours in Florence, an entire Lake Como exploring vlog, and this is Lake Como part 2, but also Lake Como moving into Lake Garda. So if you're interested in seeing the differences between the two lakes, or you just want to follow along the holiday vlogs, then welcome. If you are yet to subscribe to the channel, now would be a fabulous time, not only for travel vlogs but also our life in the Cotswolds as well. So starting off today in the beautiful, very, very famous Villa del Balbianello. It is one of the most iconic, most photographed, most visited villas on Lake Como. This morning I took the public shuttle ferry from Bellagio. It was really, really easy. It cost me, I think, €9.40 for a return. And the ferries, that you have to be quite aware on the timings because they're not like every 15 minutes. So I got the 9:40 and I must get the 12:05 back to meet Charlie at our hotel for lunch, and then we are heading over to Lake Garda. Sometimes when Charlie and I go on holiday, we have different preferences with what we want to do. Charlie likes to just lay in the sun and sunbathe, whereas I like to see as much as possible, do some exploring. We've done so much exploring together, but I've come to Villa del Balbiano by myself and I absolutely don't mind. I'm really happy to explore solo. So I'm going to show you around. It is absolutely gorgeous. Started off a little bit cloudy this morning. I had a lovely breakfast in bed, or breakfast in the room at our gorgeous hotel, and it was actually quite cloudy, but now the sun is starting to come out. So once arriving in Leno, which is the village closest to this villa, you can either walk, which takes around half an hour, and apparently it is quite uphilly, or you can take a €6 boat, and it is a beautiful boat, and it took 5 minutes. So I definitely recommend getting the boat round to the front gates of Villa del Balbiano, and then you arrive in this beautiful garden. So without further ado, let's go and do some exploring. So the gardens here are full of sculptures and beautiful plants, and there are little notisements on the plants to let you know what they are. This one is in memory of Roberto Aramini, and what a gorgeous view. It's quite hazy, which means it is super toasty. I always find it really interesting when I see places in real life that I've seen so often on Instagram, and I'll pop a photo on the screen here of what you've probably seen of this beautiful building. I didn't realise it was by itself. I thought it was part of the villa, maybe an area that was overlooking the water, but it actually seems to be just a view house, which is gorgeous. Let's go and take a closer look. I don't know how these vines have grown up like that, but it's so beautiful, and the way that they're twisting around the columns, magic. Everybody is getting their photos with this incredible view. Well, this is definitely the spot for photos. These beautiful kind of urns with the flowers, with the incredible lake view. I have been relying on the kindness of strangers to help me out with photos. There's quite a lot of Americans and Australians here who are more than happy to help, and I do have a selfie stick in my bag, but I've not needed it yet. But my gosh, it does feel quite surreal being here. It's just so beautiful. Whew. So this is a little pathway that leads down to the lake, and it's just covered in wisteria. I imagine if you come here in April, May, it's just full of purple flowers. There's still a few little ones here, not quite as many as there would have been. These are all where there would have been loads of flowers. So we're just heading down to a little lake view terrace now. The gardens here are immaculate. Okay, I'm going to pop some photos on the screen here that I asked total strangers to take for me, and I definitely have some tips if you are coming somewhere by yourself and you want to get some gorgeous photos. So my tip is to approach couples where the girl has been asking her boyfriend or her husband to take photos, offer to take a photo of the two of them, get some gorgeous shots, really be the best Insta wife you could possibly be, and then more often than not the girl will get it and she will ask if you want some photos. So that's how I've done it. I will pop some of the lovely photos on the screen here. I'm super happy with them. Everyone has been really, really friendly. Charlie, you're fired. Another lovely view of that gorgeous house. Oh, it's so beautiful, and what an amazing position. So just like when we were at 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅 𝑴𝒆, I have overheard a few conversations with people that are getting shown round to have this as a potential wedding venue. My goodness, what a space this would be to get married. So I've just made it back to 𝘞𝘠. This is where the ferry will go back to Bellagio, and this is where you hop on board for the little shuttle that goes round to the villa, right next to the cafe. It's only €6 to get that little shuttle. I think I was really lucky to get on that one because my ferry to Bellagio, which is the only one for the next 3 hours, leaves in 10 minutes. So if you are cutting it a bit fine time-wise, maybe the boat is not the best option because there was a little bit of a queue, and that boat, although it's quite big, they only allow 12 people at a time. So I would say if you're not at the front of the boat queue, you might be better off trying to walk back, but it is half an hour. Yeah, just something to bear in mind if your timings are tight, but if you can get on the boat, €6, 5 minutes, super easy. So first of all, excuse my slightly bonkers appearance. It's very hot. I just want to give a little bit of the reality of Lake Como. As you can see behind me, we are thankfully in Bellagio now, which is where our hotel is. The ferry that I intended on getting was broken, so actually I ended up waiting an hour and a half in 𝘞𝘠. Luckily, it's not impacted my plans other than that I've had to have lunch by myself instead of with Charlie back at the hotel. Luckily, there was a ferry at 1:30, an hour and a half after the broken ferry, but not everyone was able to get on that ferry because it was so full. So I would say, don't rely on the ferry service in Lake Como. It is quite hectic and quite unreliable, but for so many people that don't want to spend €130 on a one-way boat, which is crazy, it is the only option. So I would most definitely consider that. As you can see behind me, the queues are crazy. I think this next ferry is going to Varenna. I've been really lucky that I've been able to get back to the hotel in time to get my 2 PM taxi to Lake Garda, but yeah, it was not quite as straightforward as it could have been. But silver lining, made it back. I'm gonna go and find Charlie now. And next stop, Lake Garda. It's about a 2.5-hour taxi. So I'm gonna get some editing done. Okay, 2.5 hours-ish in the car later, and we've made it from Lake Como to Lake Garda. Lake Garda is 3 times bigger than Lake Como, nearly 3 times bigger. Already the scenery is really different. The hills/mountains around us are not as tall and like overpowering as they are in Lake Como, and it feels a little bit more kind of beach resorty, but we've literally only just arrived, so can't wait to explore a little bit more. This time we are staying a full week, so this is really the like unpack, settle in, move in, and we are here with our friends Phil and Hannah and the 3 children who have been on the vlogs many times before, so this feels like the real kind of holiday part, whereas it's been a lot of exploring up until now. So this is our room. We're staying at the Bella Riva Gardone, and we've got a gorgeous lake view. There it is. Charlie has already complimented the drain pipes and the Magnolia grandiflora outside our room.
To be honest, I'm super impressed because obviously, I mean, how lovely, because I planned all the Florence bit, you planned all the Como bit.
And the bodies planned all this bit.
And our amazing friends Phil and Hannah, who are super organised, planned all of this. So we didn't really
do anything.
Know what to expect.
No.
And I mean, I should have known because the 2 of them are just have
very good at planning. Yeah.
lovely hotel.
Exactly.
And it's family owned again. Another nice family owned one.
Yes, another nice family owned. So we are going to pop on our swimwear. It is, I'm looking at the wrong wrist. It's nearly 5:20, but it's still toasty. And then we've got dinner here at the hotel, and Phil and Hannah have rented a boat for us for the entire week. So a lot of exploring is going to take place. But for now, we're just going to chill in the sun, catch up with our pals, and then head for an early dinner. Good morning, my darlings. It's our first proper day in Lake Como. We had a really lovely dinner last night here at the hotel with Phil and Hannah and the children, and today the boys have gone off to collect our boat. We have got a boat for the entire week that we're here. So we're going to be doing so much exploring. I think it's going to be a really nice one, and it's going to enable us to see loads of the villages and just, yeah, be out on the water, which is going to be so lovely. So the boys are going to get the boat right now. I think Hannah and B and I are going to maybe do some paddle boarding, but the girls are in their rooms unpacking a little bit, and I am going to quickly share with you my top 10. I don't pack light, by the way. I'm not a light packer. We're away for 2 weeks, maybe even more, so obviously I couldn't really pack light, but either way, whether I go away for 2 nights or 2 weeks or 2 months, my beauty products pretty much are the same, because whether you're away for a short amount of time or a long amount of time, you need the same beauty products. So I thought I would just whiz through my top 10 summer holiday beauty essentials that I have been going through on this trip. A few I knew I would finish, so I actually bought multiple of. So let me share with you the things that I'm using the most of. Most, if not all of these pieces can be purchased on Look Fantastic. I placed a huge Look Fantastic order before coming out for sun creams, after suns, everything beauty and body, hair before this trip, shampoos, conditioners, everything. And I do, as you may recall, have a Look Fantastic discount code. So if you are looking to stock up on any beauty essentials, whether it is your hair care routine, your micellar water, your makeup, then you can use the discount code that is on the screen here, JosieLF, to get a discount on your beauty favorites. The discount that you'll get actually varies on the item, so it's just always worth adding that code into your checkout and you'll get a discount, which is amazing. So my top 10. Okay, this one comes as no surprise, and I mention it every time I mention any beauty favorite, so I won't bang on about it. It's the Redken One United spray. This spray has got so many benefits, from heat protection to humidity protection. You wouldn't really be able to tell because my hair is just always super fluffy on holidays. I used my heatless curls last night, which actually, where are they? Here. I think you can even buy my heatless curler set on Look Fantastic. It's from Hairburst. I'll leave it linked down below. It didn't do that well last night, but I think I just prefer to have a little bit of wave than have poker straight hair, and that one is really squishy, so really comfortable to sleep in. I digress. This I mist on my hair straight after getting out of the shower, and it enables me to comb through my hair a lot more easily. It speeds up the blow dry time, it conditions my hair, protects it from heat styling. It's basically the best multi-use product, and when you're away and at home, I like products that are incredibly multitasking. I've been using and repurchasing this for years and years and years from Look Fantastic. You can often get little bundles where you get 2 together, so this is my #1 will forever repurchase hair product. Second essential, I'm just going through in no particular order, just however I grab them from my little beauty station that's down here. After Sun. This is they call it the generous format of Garnier Ombre Solaire Soothing After Sun with aloe vera. I don't think you need anything too posh, too fancy when it comes to After Sun. You just need to make sure it's got aloe vera in it, and this just leaves my skin with a gorgeous glow. It sinks in really quickly. It's quite a light formula. It says here 24-hour hydration for face and body. I don't use it on my face. Non-sticky, non-greasy, responsibly sourced aloe vera. It's just a real good one, you know? It really does the job. It makes your skin feel a lot more calm after a day in the sun. I haven't got burnt on this trip. I don't intend on getting burnt, but either way, if you have been out with some sun exposure, it's nice to give your skin a little bit of a pampering treat. So I would always bring my own After Sun on a holiday, and this one is a really nice big one. As you can see, I've probably only got a couple of days left in this. Okay, this next product is not sexy, but I would say if you are away for a decent amount of time, and especially if you're on a beach or on a boat, a foot cream is quite essential. I'm now onto my second tube of this. This is the L'Occitane Shea Butter foot cream. You can get a larger version of this on Look Fantastic as well. I probably should have just bought the larger one, but I happen to have two of the smaller ones in my beauty cupboard, so I bought two of these. If you are on a beach holiday or a boat holiday, chances are your feet might get a little bit dry, so it's nice to give them a pamper. What I like to do is put a generous amount of this on my feet, focusing on the heels and the kind of ball of your foot, and then I put socks on before going to bed, and you wake up with fabulous pedicure perfected feet. And I've tried a lot of foot creams, but this one is the best. L'Occitane Shea Butter is so hydrating and so nourishing, and this one's a really cute little dinky size. There's just constant bells in Italy. Like, you're surrounded by churches and bells go off. I mean, it's okay, to be fair, it is 10, it's on the hour, but a 1/4 past, 1/2 past, 1/4 to, you get a lovely song and dance. Dry shampoo. I like to spend as little time pampering as possible when I'm on holiday, and my hair takes a long time to wash and style. I say style because I don't really style my hair on holiday very much. I like to spend more time outside enjoying, so dry shampoo is my best friend. Living Proof Perfect Hair Day. It's coming to the end. I'm gonna have to be very careful with how much I use of this. This one actually cleans your hair. It somehow absorbs the oil from your hair. It's the best one for on holiday. It actually gets rid of sweat and any smell in your hair. I know, a little bit gross, but we've got to think about these practicalities. So I will use this most evenings. I'll try to only wash my hair when I really have to. Even when I've been in the lake, I don't necessarily wash my hair after every lake dunk. I try and keep my hair tied up. But being in a hot and humid place, dry shampoo is my best friend, and this is the best one. You can get Living Proof on Look Fantastic, and you can use my discount code on it, which is perfection. We are now on to our second toothpaste tube of the holiday. Exciting. This is the brand called 𝑭𝒂𝒕. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's got really good ingredients in it, nothing nasty, nothing too chemically. This is the blended with natural spearmint 12-hour protection for enamel, daily care, and I really like how this one tastes. I really like this brand. I actually discovered it on Look Fantastic. I hadn't heard of it before finding it there. They do really good mouthwash as well. They've got like a lemony mint mouthwash, which I would highly recommend. I wouldn't bring a mouthwash with me on holiday, it's just too much to carry, but their toothpastes are wonderful. Weleda Skin Food is something that I will never travel without. It is one of these multi-purpose products. It's got really nice natural ingredients. I believe they're a B Corp, certified natural skincare with precious organic ingredients, rich, intensive skincare for face or body. I mostly use this on my face as a night cream, but you can also put it on areas like dry elbows, dry cuticles, any area that needs a little bit of extra love, and it is rich. It is quite an intense moisturizer, so I find, especially after a day on the beach or like after today, a day on the water, my skin will need as much hydration as it can get, and I almost like slug it on. I put quite a thick layer on and just let my skin drink in as much as it needs overnight. You can almost mask it. Very good at supporting the skin's protective barrier. And if you have any areas of itchiness as well, then this is just a really soothing cream. It's almost like if Savlon did face creams. So another real essential for on holiday. I don't know how we've not spoken about SPF yet, because obviously that is very, very essential. I get my quarterly sun cream from Look Fantastic. My two favorites are their Vino Sun Protect Invisible Spray, which is this one. This one in the more matte bottle is a slightly creamier formula, and then this one is their watery formula. They do also do an oil, but we're actually not allowed to wear oil sun creams on the boat, I guess because it would ruin the seats. So this is they call it a very high protection sun water. I find this is probably my favorite. I take the factor 50. It's formulated without octinoxate and oxybenzone, which are harmful to marine life. It's a really nice formula. I find that you get a really lovely natural tan. This is all natural now with this, even with it being SPF 50. I only really use this one for top-ups. I've actually not used it yet, the SPF 30, and it's just really hydrating because it's a water. It makes your skin glow. You look really healthy when you've got this on your skin, and I find it really hydrating, and the protection is fantastic. It's also nice to reapply because after like a morning in the sun, you just want to like add a bit more hydration to your skin. This is gorgeous for that. You can't really see, I got another one here, yeah. I brought a couple with me. You can see in this one, you have to shake it up to mix the ingredients together. I don't know why I didn't just finish one instead of having two on the go, but I love it. Speaking of oil, which I won't be wearing on the boat, the L'Occitane Supple Skin Oil. This is in a glass bottle, so it's a little bit heavier, which is something to consider for your weight limit, but it is 100 ml, so you could put it in your hand luggage. This is just absolutely glorious on the evenings when you just want your skin to glow, you want to flood your skin with moisture. It's also quite, I feel like it tones your skin at the same time. This is made from the almonds from Provence, from L'Occitane, so you will have seen me meeting the grower for the almonds that are in this in my Provence vlog, which was magical. So to know the love and care that's gone into the ingredients in this makes me love it even more. But I just love how this makes my skin glow. It makes my skin feel absolutely gorgeous after a day in the sun, floods it with moisture, and it's great for creating a supple, kind of juicy finish to your skin, which I love on my arms and on my legs, especially when I am in the sun. Now, I hope I've counted correct, but I think this is number 9. Another SPF. I do love the La Roche-Posay SPF collection. Their products are fantastic for top-ups. Great, I would say, for children. If you need to spray your husband because his back is getting burnt, then these are fantastic for just really quick top-ups. This is the Anthelios Ultralight SPF Invisible Mist, factor 50, and then I also have this one which I use on the face. Really good dinky size, great if you're taking out a smaller handbag. You can use it on the body as well, and also this one they say that you can apply it over makeup, and it actually has an anti-shine to it. I haven't used it yet today. I've already got SPF on under my makeup, but you'll see. I don't know how immediate that would be, but it almost adds like the Paris filter to your face. It has like an anti-shine, almost skin blurring effect. Don't know how quickly it works, but love it. If you do want to wear a little tiny bit of makeup during your holiday, there's nothing wrong with that as long as the makeup is more kind of mineral based and good for your skin as opposed to caking it. This is what you want to spray over the top, so that'll come with me in my beach bag. And then speaking of makeup, it was very hard to choose just my top 10, but the Erborian CC is just what I've been using on my face every single day without fail. It comes out of the tube white, and then as you blend it, it has a little bit of pigment to it. I use the shade Doré. It's called a High Definition Radiance Face Cream. It's got SPF 20, which is not enough. You do need more SPF on your face, but you know, every little helps. And it just gives the most beautiful, natural, light, glowy, juicy, healthy skin finish. And it has got skincare ingredients, but with that little bit of coverage, which for me is all that I feel that I need on holiday. Sometimes in the evenings, and today I popped on the teeny weeniest little bit of bronzer, and then I'll just do something with my brows, and that's it. That's all I feel that I need in the daytime on a holiday. So this is my #1 face base product, and again, you can pick this up in your order from Look Fantastic. I also brought with me my Garnier micellar water that I got from Look Fantastic. So I will leave all of my holiday beauty top 10 essentials and the other ones that I threw in for good measure linked down below, and don't forget, this is a discount code that you need to add to your order for a wonderful discount. So now I'm going to pack up my beach bag for the day. I will, from that selection, be taking this and this. I think that's all. I will actually take my we'll eat a skin food as well, because you never know when you're going to need a little bit of hydration. Packing a bag for our boat day. So as I said, the boys have gone to get the boat. So exciting. They're going to be sailing up to the jetty of our hotel in a second, and then we're going to head out and explore. Gosh, this is so beautiful. This is is it Isola del Garda? Isola del Garda, private castle. You can get married here, you can rent it out. My goodness, how stunning. Just so lovely. Hey baby! Hey baby! You see, I'm just a teeny weeny. I'm just a teeny weeny. I'm the mummy. And I am Dicky. Oh, you're just a tiny little baby.
Yeah, really got 10 on that. You really do.
So we have been out on the boat for a couple of hours. That beautiful island that we sailed by, that I showed you, this incredible, it was like a castle. That was Isola del Garda. It's only accessible by boat, and that's instantly one of the benefits of renting a boat while we're here. It looks like there's lots and lots of rental boats you can get. People are on ribs, people are on the smaller white boats with a little canopy. So it feels a lot busier and more kind of accessible for a lot more tourists here in Garda than Como, which is really lovely. It's definitely a lot more chilled. The lake is absolutely ginormous. I think it's 3 times the size of Como, but we've come to a really nice spot now after a couple of roasting hours just bobbing on the water outside the Isola. We sped over a part of the lake, maybe 15 minutes at full throttle, and now we're at a place called Punta San Vigilio, and Phil and Hannah have been here before. It's a lovely hotel, but there's also this gorgeous pontoon where we have ordered some lovely salads for lunch. I've got a banana milkshake. It's really popular. Phil and Hannah have been here a few times before in the past, and they said that they've never seen it so busy. It's almost quadrupled in the size of the amount of people, the amount of boats, but also it is a Sunday, so I guess there might be lots of locals coming down as well. But yes, it truly is gorgeous. Let me show you the area that we're having our lunch. So this is the big pontoon where everyone is out having their lunch. We moored our boat up somewhere over there. I think it's that one. And then someone comes out on a tender to grab you. It's just so beautiful, the nature here. It's more naturey, I would say, than Como, and yeah, a lot more boats. Lunch is served, my goodness. Wow. Gosh, this place is so historical. There's this incredible fireplace area here with all of these old tools up on the top. Got a very medieval looking ceiling and the lights in here, and this place was once a favourite haunt of Sir Winston Churchill. They've got a picture of him doing a painting here, sat on the very spot where we were just enjoying our lunch. So we've stumbled upon a walled herb garden, Lake Garda style. They've got all of the... Oh, Hannah, let's grab some mint leaves for our mint tea. This incredible herb garden next to the place where we just had lunch. They've got loads of different kinds of mints and thyme and purple basil, rosemary. Look at this. It's very modern with these big steel raised beds. Absolutely gorgeous. Such a gorgeous little spot. We've just booked to have lunch here on Wednesday. They've got a beautiful pool area which they use for private events, and it is a little boutique hotel. Gorgeous.
You are my sunshine. You are my sun. Red light. You are my sun. You are my sunshine. You are my sun.
darlings. Gosh, it is still super toasty. It's about 7:30 and we've come to the lovely little hillside town of Gargnano for dinner. I think we're finding a pizzeria. There's a really incredible amphitheatre through there. It's all very old, medieval, walled town. So we're gonna go and explore, but my goodness, walking up that hill, it's roasting. Good morning, my darlings. It is day 2 on Lake Garda. This is our breakfast view. We're here having breakfast and I just thought I would show you my little healthy, keeping up with my routines. So yes, I am bonkers and I bought my giant Ancient and Brave True Collagen because I've got in such a good habit of taking it at home. And because we were away for so long, I thought I would just bring the big one. So I bought my scoop and I just put some in my morning coffee or my morning smoothie. And then I also have, for the day, halfway through the day, I've been putting sachets of the True Hydration in my drinks. This has absolutely no taste to it, so it doesn't affect the taste of your water, but it fills your water with minerals and just makes you super hydrated and makes up for any minerals that you might have sweat out in the heat. And then this is something that I will always do on holidays now. Luckily all the hotels that we've stayed at have had a good seed selection, but this is a mixture of seeds and goji berries, chia seeds, linseed, pumpkin seed, and I just sprinkle it on my morning coffee. No, I don't. I sprinkle it on my morning yogurt. That would be very weird. This in the coffee, this on the yogurt. The church bells are off again, and today we have another boat day. I think every day is going to be a boat day because we've rented the boat for the whole week. Don't know what the plan is. We're just going to head out, set sail, and see where we find. We've not even made any lunch bookings, so we're arriving to the lunch spots quite early because we are a group of 7. It feels a little bit cooler today, which would be great because yesterday it was absolutely scorching. World's quickest outfit of the day. Gucci bag, very roomy. Shorts are from Away That Day. Shirt is an oldie from Reese, and bikini is also Away That Day. It's a nice little bandeau, so great for tan lines or lack of. And then shoes, which will swiftly be removed, are my 𝑭𝒔𝑚𝑣. They're looking very tatty considering how expensive they were. They've not lasted that well, so I think I might get the Amazon dupes next time.
Charlie, how close can we get to the back?
Get out, yeah?
Oh! Oh!
Bonkers.
Watch this, guys. Oh, this is sharp.
That's dangerous! Charlie. Lift him up and chuck him out the water. You're a terror.
There's definitely some animals in here, isn't there?
Okay, my darlings, we have pulled up to a really beautiful cove. There are some gorgeous villas around here, and I think price-wise they are nowhere near as ludicrous as the Lake Como prices, but it's just magical. The lake is so calm, and the same as Como. You feel actually really clean when you get out of the water, which is such a nice feeling. I actually didn't even wash my hair yesterday, and it feels clean from the lake water. But I finally found my charger for my ultra-human ring. I thought, even in Florence, I looked for it in my suitcase and I thought I'd forgotten to bring it with me, so I was actually quite annoyed that I wasn't going to have it on me during the trip. But when we were unpacking in our Lake Garda hotel, we completely unpacked because we're here for a week, and I found the charger. So I finally have my ultra-human ring back on, and I have had a lot of questions about it and whether I recommend it, so I thought I would just give like a 2-minute update about the ring, because I was also just explaining about it to Phil and Hannah because Phil's wearing a Whoop sleep wristband. So a lot of people think it's the Oura ring, and when people ask about Ultrahuman versus Oura, I say that the Ultrahuman doesn't have a subscription, whereas Oura you're tied into paying a yearly fee, which I think is only around £60, but the ring itself is actually cheaper than Oura, and you don't have a subscription, which to me is just like the dream. It's super lightweight. I like how it looks, the gold. I wear it on my middle finger. It tracks your sleep, so it tells you if you have any periods of wake, it tells you how long you've been in deep sleep, how many hours you've been in light sleep, which is really interesting if you are tracking that. I quite like knowing the amount of time that I've had sleeping wise, and then it also adds in your naps and things like that. Sometimes weirdly, especially if I have sugar before bed, like a late pudding or a late ice cream, I will wake up at like 2 AM. So it's just interesting to see that sleep information. But what I find more useful is that it actually gives you information. So for example, in the mornings, it will say you would really benefit from getting natural daylight in the next 45 minutes, and it puts a timer on your phone to help your circadian rhythm. It'll also say, okay, you've not entered your caffeine window yet, so you would benefit from holding off from having your first morning coffee for the next 45 minutes. This is all on the app on my phone. And then, for example, based on the time that you were asleep, it might say at 2:30 in the afternoon, it might say you're about to end your caffeine window, so if you want to have another coffee, it would be ideal if you have it in the next 20 minutes and no later. So that's really useful when it comes to actually providing information to help improve your sleep levels, as opposed to just telling you how long you've been asleep. And then you also, because it monitors your heart rate and your movement, it can tell when you're stressed, and it can prompt you to do a breathwork session, like a 5 minutes of breath work. It can also track your movement, so it might just say to you, look, you've not been quite as active today, do you want to do a 5-minute workout, or maybe go for a walk? So the fact that it actually gives you information as well as just tracking your sleep or just tracking your steps or your movement for the day, I actually find it really useful as a tool to provide me with functional information, as opposed to just telling me what I've already experienced, if that makes sense. So I do really recommend it. I think I am happier wearing a ring as well, as opposed to an Apple Watch. I just find them too big, and I do have a really beautiful watch that I prefer to wear, and I'm not gonna wear an Apple Watch and my Cartier watch. And also the 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅, they're a big black strap, which personally I don't find goes with my outfits. It is also waterproof, you don't need to take it off when you shower, or when I'm swimming I won't take it off today, and this charge will last about 4 days. So you're not constantly charging it, you can just leave it on charge when you're in the shower a few times. So yeah, I really recommend it. This is not an ad, but I think I've got a discount code. It's possibly 𝑗OSIE10. I'll leave the code on the screen here and a link down below if you are interested. Not an ad, but they said that they would give me a discount so you guys can get a little bit of money off if you want to. So there we go. If you've got any questions about it, then you can just let me know and I'll happily share any info that I've got. But yeah, there we go, little Ultrahuman update. So it's a little bit cooler today, only by like 1 degree. So it's a bit calmer, I think maybe because we had a bit of rain last night when we were in bed. So it's a bit more bearable today. But I'm gonna go and do a few lengths. I think I'm gonna swim to that boat over there and back a few times. Did a good workout this morning with the resistance band, but I just love swimming and the lake water is so gorgeous. So let's go. We are pulling into Gargnano for lunch. There's a pizzeria here. Perfect timing, a little bit of cloud, which we're very grateful for because we are roasty toasty. So colourful. So now we just need to moor up and grab some pizza. And then we'll head over to the blue skies for more dipping after lunch. We leave the boys in charge of mooring up.
There's no way that done.
How are your knot tying skills, darling?
My knot tying skills are severely lacking. Severely lacking.
Luckily, Phil has been giving tutorials.
It's been another lovely morning on the boat, hasn't it?
It has. Am I flashing? I think this swimsuit is a little bit low on me. Apparently this restaurant is famous for gorgonzola, which is music to my ears. Oh.
Yeah, I think anyone that doesn't like gorgonzola needs to think again and try it again. Unless, of course, your lattes and something like that. It's unbelievable. It's one of the best cheeses ever.
It is.
Right, let's do this.
Let's indulge. Ristorante al Lago. Very creative name. Of the lake. Pizza gorgonzola. Tagliatelle con crema di pistachio e gorgonzola. Tutto bene. Fantastico. Nice. The sun has come back out and we're exploring the town. The boys and me are quite keen to find some inflatables and some floats we can play around with on the boats. Let's see. Ooh, what have you found?
Yeah, I think we get that.
Got a rugby ball? Okay, the children have made their selections. I'd like you all to justify your purchases to me. Jack, why did you go for that one?
I went for this one because it's very sturdy and it's unlikely to sink to the bottom of the ocean.
I hope not. B, why did you go for yours?
Pink and iconic.
Pink and iconic. Charlie?
This, it has a hole so you can still get fresh, but
That is genius. I was asking them to justify the purchases, Charlie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
they're all a good investment.
I think they are all a fantastic choice. What did you get me? Fruit shoots. Yay! Well done, little ones.
Right, what we'll do is we'll go blow them up, yeah?
yeah, and this is pizza for lunch.
Pizza from lunch. Yay!
Right.
What have you got?
Don't tell anyone.
I don't even know.
Where do we leave money?
Grazie mille, guacamole, margarita, papalole. Whoop. So this pontoon has got the navigazione, which means that you can arrive here by public ferry as well. So it's just as easy to get around as Como. Not sure if they'll be as reliable or unreliable as the Como ones. But yeah, there do seem to be quite a lot of options for renting boats more affordably on Garda, which is good. You going in, mate?
Yeah.
Go on then.
I'm going in as overseer of these two.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, shut up.
Yeah.
Shall we take off my earrings?
Don't run, but step and give a clear jump.
Don't go super fast. Don't do it fast because the impact is
Everyone's sitting.
Then you not go too far. Don't go fast. Go far. No. Bring the line to this.
Right, when are we doing it? I'll tell you when.
Oh God, that's really scary. Come on,
You're going to jump quite far, yeah?
Yeah,
3, 2, 1, go!
Go, Big, go! Woo! That looks fun.
Let's see.
Oh, he's done it. He's gone and done it.
He's gone and done it. 3.5 seconds, so if you want 10 meters.
Oh, that is perfect.
What a plonker.
Well, it is about 6 o'clock. We have just moored up the boat. We'll leave it like that overnight. But actually, well, we will leave it there overnight, but we are sailing somewhere for dinner. So we're all going to head out, I think, to a village called 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅. But it's a gorgeous, gorgeous evening. It's been such a lovely day. It's been so warm. A tiny bit of cloud over lunchtime, which was perfect. And now it's time to get ready for dinner. Keep seeing this bag everywhere. It's definitely the bag of the summer. It's in lots of the boutiques around here. Very cute. Fits a surprising amount inside as well. Good evening, my darlings. It is now about 7:05. We've had the most gorgeous day in the sunshine. Quick shower, washed my hair for the first time since we've been here. The lake water is so clean, I often don't feel like I need to wash it, which is crazy. We're heading out to dinner by boat today. The boys are just bringing it up to shore. I've popped on my faithful dress. I'll leave this link down below. I would say it's been my favorite dress of the trip. Matching necklace and bracelet. You might have spotted this on my holiday outfit YouTube shorts. Same bag that I've had with me all day. Gosh, it is such a glorious evening. It's going to be a lovely boat ride. Might send the drone up while we're waiting for everyone else to arrive. Perfect Lake Garda golden hour. Charlie's getting this shot for Phil. Love it. Am I too old for Subdued?
I don't know.
I don't know. That's the politically correct answer. You're an old fogey, Josie. Too old for Subdued. Very cute. It's really nice. It reminds me of Love Shack Bouncy.
Yeah, it's one I back.
So cute.
Okay, we're going to use this, yeah?
Boys shouting.
I'm not sure, yeah?
Outfit of the evening.
Man clutch.
Got your man clutch.
It's so useful on holiday. It's got, do you know, because I can't have a wallet in shorts really.
I see. What have you got in your man clutch?
Well, what haven't I got in my man clutch? I have headphones, I have euros, I have my wallet, I have my phone, I have a spare watch, which is the one on the boat.
You have a spare watch.
I have contact lenses. I have glasses cleaner, and I have lens cleaner.
You're hilarious. Where's your top from?
The top is, I actually don't know. It's from that Hong Kong brand called 𝑭𝒊𝒏𝒅.
Ooh.
Shorts are from Drake's. Shoes are from a brand called Nova.
Very nice. You want to get my outfit for me, please?
Here we go. Talk us through it.
𝑭𝒆 heels. Probably my most worn shoes of the last 5 years. Faithful dress, which is great because you can just tuck the straps in. Cartier watch, Monica Vinader. Sorry jewellery, matching necklace, and Gucci.
Gucci handbag. Let's do it.
Andiamo.
You can have one. One for last night.
see that.
One scoop, guys.
Grazie mille. Thank
Yeah, I'm
you.
only gonna have one.
Oh, so ending the day and a delicious meal with a pistachio ice cream, of course. What else? And I'm actually gonna end the vlog here. And I've decided that I'm actually gonna take a little break while on holiday. I know, quite shocking. So there's not going to be a vlog on Thursday. So the next vlog, which will be a little bit of Garda and a little bit of Verona, will go live on Sunday. So I'm going to take just a tiny weeny break. So I hope you have enjoyed this vlog, this little glimpse of Garda, comparing Garda to, oh, it's melting. Oh, I've got it on my Okay, well, this is how I'm going to end the vlog, with pistachio on my nose. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!